Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, hi, my name is Remi. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you've been here before, hey girl, how you doing? Grab a cup of tea or something or whatever. So today we're going to be doing a review of the Colourpop concealers. Actually, I'm going to be doing a review of the Colourpop concealers. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so if you watched my previous review, you know I have a template that I like to work with. I'm going to keep working with that same template, and that template just breaks down the specs of the product, the quantity, where you can buy the product, and essentially what I think about the product. And then I'll give like a mini review towards the end, and then give my rating of the product. So first things first, I'm going to start with the price. This is a $6 concealer, which is an amazing price. It's pretty much in the drugstore spectrum of things. So if you're in America, this is great for you because you get free shipping on Colourpop if you order over $30. But if you live in other countries, specifically in the UK, which is where I live, you have to pay shipping, and the shipping is $9.99. Now, I mean, that does hike up the price a bit. So obviously, this was the only item I ordered in my parcel because I do not want to attract a customs charge. So that came up to $6 plus $10, that's $16. I ended up paying $16 for this, and honestly, for the size, that's a lot. But I just wanted to try it and just make sure I just wanted to try it, and so I could get a review out basically. So quantity, this Colourpop concealer has 4 grams of product. I'm going to compare it to other drugstore concealers I have that are within the same price range, and yeah, just so you guys can get like a feel for drugstore concealers and what's available out there basically. So drugstore concealers I've used in the past, the LA Girl concealer, I don't really use this anymore because it breaks me out, and the ones I really like at the moment are the NYX Studio HD photogenic concealers. So now the quantity wise, this Colourpop concealer has 4 grams of product, which is a decent amount of product for a concealer of the price range. So can't really complain about that. And the NYX concealer has 3 grams of product, which I guess is which would then make it more expensive than the Colourpop concealer, based on the fact that it has less product and it's about the same price. And then the LA Girl concealer comes in at a whopping 8 grams, which I'm actually surprised about. But yeah, that makes that thing, you get better value for your money with the LA Girl because there's more product in the LA Girl. Okay, so Colourpop claims that their lightweight creamy concealer was formulated with soft blurring pigments to give you a crease-proof matte finish, no filter needed. So things I'm going to be looking out for are, does it look like there's no filter needed? Is it going to crease? Is it matte? Since they've claimed that that's what their product does, so I'm gonna need to know if my money was wasted on her. So yeah, that's what they claim that their product does. So in my opinion, yes, it has a matte finish. I love the way it applies. Let me say that it applies beautifully. Like it applies almost like their satin lipsticks. So if you try the Colourpop satin liquid lipsticks, it applies kind of in the same. It's a similar texture to those lipsticks. And the applicator, I really like the applicator. It's also it's also very similar to the NYX concealer applicator as well. So based on the website claims and my use of the product, I would say the consistency is very creamy. So yes, as their website said, is it creamy? Yes, it is creamy. I love the way it applies. It has like, it almost has this cooling effect when it goes on my skin. I don't know if it's just me. Probably it's just me. But like when it applied onto my skin, I felt like, I don't know, it just applied really beautifully to my skin. And the formula is very matte. If you have large pores, you need to make sure you use a heavy duty primer before you apply this, because like when I put this on my skin, like all the pores I didn't even know I had started popping out. They were like, yo, how you doing? Like I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know we were having a pore party today. But yeah, so it's very prone to make you look very porific. But yeah, it's very prone to make your pores stand out, so make sure you use like a pore filling primer before you apply this. The coverage of the concealer, it doesn't have any claims on the website of what type of coverage it gives. I would say it gives a medium buildable coverage to your skin. On first application, I usually only apply 1 layer of concealer because I don't feel like I need that much coverage under my eyes anyway, because the skin under my eyes is pretty good, so you know, I personally don't think I need that much coverage under there anyway. So I would say it gives a medium to buildable coverage overall as a concealer. The finish is a matte finish as the website stated, which is great if you have oily skin. Even if you don't have oily skin, some days you don't really want to be shining and looking dewy and, you know, just looking just out there. So that's really great for that. I would also say as well, it's similar in terms of finish, it's similar to the LA Girl concealer, which also has a matte finish. I would say the LA Girl concealer has a more matte finish, but the Colourpop one, I guess because of the soft blurring pigments that it claims to have, the matte finish isn't as pronounced as the LA Girl concealer, in my opinion. Now, a question that is a priority to me: what's the shade range like for Chocolate Girl? Okay, now this one I need to drop my phone for this one, because Colourpop, we need to talk. Like, let's talk. Let's converse. How you doing, sweetie? Like, how you doing? You okay? You okay? Yeah. So is everything okay at home? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I need to understand why you people think that there are only 5 shades of black girls. Like, y'all, I mean, when I looked on the website the first time, usually I don't really get caught up. Okay, let me take that back. I'm not gonna say I don't get caught up by the lack of shade ranges for women of color. I just don't let it get to me, because if you don't have my color, I'll keep it pushing and take my money somewhere else that has my color. But sometimes it can be very inconvenient having to keep it pushing every single time, closing web pages, closing tabs because you don't have my color, and keeping it pushing till eternity. It's getting very frustrating now. I'll make a video about it later. But yeah, Colourpop didn't do a great job with providing shade ranges for chocolate girls. They did an okay job. They didn't do a great job. They would do a lot more, providing more shades, more in between shades, because from what I remember, I can't seem to find the picture now, but if I find the picture, I will put the picture up here on this side. There was a lot of differentiation in the shades between the light to medium spectrum. So like, if you're in the light to medium spectrum of complexion, you could get away with a lot of colors in the spectrum based on what they provided. But if you fall to the darker side, people like us, the chocolate people, the ones that were, you know, baked longer, you know, the ones that stayed extra time in the oven, you know, the chocolatey ones. Yeah, so if you're a darker person, you're going to struggle a lot to find a shade. Even this shade I got, they scammed me. They really scammed me based on the swatch that they put. The swatch that they put on their website, it looked like a nice 1 shade lighter concealer, because lately I'm into like using concealers that are closer to my skin tone as opposed to like a bright concealer. In my opinion, this is a bright concealer, and that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting this to be 1 or 2 shades lighter than my complexion, and this is like, I think it's a good 6 it's a good 6 shades lighter than my complexion, but it blends out great. It blends out really well, I would say. So I'm not really going to throw too much shade at them for that, but they didn't do a good job with the swatches on their website when I bought this. So I'm hoping they, you know, see this video right. But yeah, I'm hoping they do something about the shade swatches just to make it less misleading for people that are buying their products. And from what I remember, after this shade there are only 4 shades darker than this. So this is deep golden. So this is deep golden 60. I don't know if I said that in the video, but it will be somewhere. I would have put it on the screen at this point. But yeah, this is deep golden 60. After this, there's rich tan 65, and I think there's, I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, it's about, there's only, after this shade, there's literally only about 3 to 5 shades after, and there's not a lot of differentiation in those 3 to 5 shades. So I'm glad I only bought one for highlighting, and I didn't try to get one for my skin tone concealer and potentially a contour concealer, because I probably have wasted my money, because the contour shade I don't think it would have done any contouring for me. But hey, I don't know, because I haven't tried it. But yes, I'm glad I only stuck with getting a highlighting concealer. So yeah, overall shade range for chocolate girls, they could have done better, honestly. Like, I felt after watching other videos that people highlight people pointed out the shade difference, I then noticed it as well. And now I think about it, I'm like, you guys literally, like, only 5 shades. Like, what's really good? Like, what's good, Colourpop? Like, what's good? What's really good? Like, now onto the wear time / how to take off the concealer. At the moment I've been wearing the concealer for about 3 hours now. So at the point of this video being filmed, I've been wearing the concealer for 3 hours now. This is the first impressions. I've never worn concealer before. At this 3-hour mark now, the concealer is creasing. It's creasing under my eyes. So I'm just wondering, like, the crease proof part, Colourpop, like, let me come closer. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean exactly? Like, what do you mean? Yes, I'm not exactly sure where they were going with the crease proof part. Like, they might have just done great. It would have just been better if they took the crease proof out, because that's just, I mean, you put it on your website that it's crease proof. Now I'm going to go looking if it's crease proof. Usually I don't even check if my concealer creases, and usually I don't even have a problem with creasing for my concealers. But now I've checked, and yeah, it's creasing. If I remember, I will put a closer insert of my face so you guys can see the creasing at a 3-hour roundabout mark. So based on the fact that at 3 hours it's already creasing, this is not a long wearing concealer. This is a run to the store, quick beat concealer. This is an everyday concealer. No, actually, sorry. This is not an everyday concealer if you have a full-time job. This is an everyday concealer if you just want to run some quick errands, just do something here and there, but you don't want to look a bit crusty, or your skin isn't looking too bright, so you want to do a bit of highlighting, concealing, This is not your heavy-duty concealer that you can go clubbing with, or go around about town and go find a husband or something. Like, this is not that type of concealer at all. This is not a heavy-duty concealer. So if you're looking for a heavy-duty concealer, honestly, at this point of the video, just please like the video and then just check out, because this is not the one for you. Honestly, it's not. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, so we're rounding up now. So generally, what do I think of the concealer? As you can see in the demo, it's blending out lovely. You can see from my extra facial expressions. I am a bit shocked by the shade. It's a bit out there for me, especially since I'm trying to be more natural in my makeup application, and the concealer shade is just not really agreeing with me with that. But not to be a negative Nancy, it did end up blending out well at the end. I just used a darker foundation just to kind of tone down the brightness, and I did a bit more contouring than I would usually do, so everything worked out fine. I mean, you can see my face now. My face does look pretty fly, if I say so myself. But yeah, so overall, what do I think of the concealer? It's a nice cheap concealer. That's great. We all love to have a nice cheap concealer. It's perfect for if you're running like a quick errand, or you're just having like a really light makeup day where you don't want anything too heavy duty, and you're just looking for something to easily just wear and go. But you have to bear in mind that it does crease. The website says it doesn't crease. That's a lie. It creases, okay? So be wary of that. And also, if you're a darker skinned person like myself, you might have a bit of trouble finding a shade. You won't have finding a shade to match your skin tone if you're more about that natural makeup life. So if you're like me and you're willing to experiment, fine. You have lots of highlighting options that you can find. Yeah, there's a couple of shades before this as well, that if you have a different skin undertone, you could use those shades as well. I like this because I usually like to go for a more yellowy based undertone, just kind of match my skin tone as well. But yeah, I digress. So yeah, if you're looking for a highlighting shade, you will find a nice highlighting concealer with the Colourpop range. But a skin matching concealer, if you're a dark skin girl, I mean, like, good luck. You know, you might be lucky. You might be lucky, but yeah, I wouldn't I wouldn't count on it. And also the fact that it creases as well, I wouldn't really want to mess with them as a, you know, skin concealer, basically like a concealer to cover up dark spots on my skin or just to match my skin in general. So overall, I think it's an amazing price for a concealer. If you're a makeup beginner and you've never purchased a Colourpop product, it will be a nice product to try. I wouldn't recommend it as the first product to try from Colourpop. I've tried other products from Colourpop. Their eyeshadows are amazing, their lipsticks are amazing, their brow products are woo. Their brow, woo, girl, can you see my brows today, girl? Thank you. Yes, I know. Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend this as the first thing to try from Colourpop. But yeah, you can go ahead and add it to your basket if you feel like, you know, filling up your basket. And yeah, so I mean, overall, if I was to give it a rating, honestly, like, I don't want to be mean or anything, but because, like, I already have a concealer that's working for me, that doesn't crease, that obeys my instructions, that, you know, doesn't really step out on me. And Colourpop, honestly, you've kind of stepped out on me, because, like, how can you be creasing after 3 hours? Like, what's really good? What's really, really good? If I was to give it a rating, I would give it, okay, I'm feeling nice today, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Honestly, I don't think it deserves a 3 out of 5. I think it deserves more like a 2 out of 5. Sorry, 2.5 out of 5. Yeah, actually no, I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. I don't care. Colourpop's not paying me for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd like me to do more reviews on products that are new on the market, that you'd like to see my opinion on. Let me know if you enjoyed this video as well by leaving a comment down below. I really like to read you guys' comments because they really encourage me and they just help me to keep, you know, editing videos and, you know, being out there on the internet. If you get what I'm saying, you probably don't, but okay. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time here, or if you're not already subscribed, or if you've been watching my videos and you ain't been subscribed. Like, what you doing? Like girl, why you break my heart? Like, why you breaking my heart? I'm joking. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.